Welcome to Bad Food Blog. Today I'm going to be making myself lunch. I'm going to use half of this dough. I'm going to make a quick ham and pineapple pizza. I don't normally like ham and pineapple pizzas, but I've got all the ingredients. I'm going to use Dolmio sauce just because I'm lazy and can't bother to make my own tomato sauce. But I've got this, which I thought you'd find interesting. This is Pizza Express dough, and this is what I want to use. So I thought, let's get some really good ham. I cut up some pineapples, some fresh pineapple chunks here, which I'm going to be using for a pudding, but I thought, why not make myself a ham and pineapple pizza for lunch? See how it goes. Really, this is to test this. If this can make a ham and pineapple pizza taste good, then we know we're onto a winner. Start off with, this dough is, everything's already in place for it. It's already ready to go. I just got to cut, it makes two pizzas. I'm going to cut it in half, make a pizza shape with it. And I should have this pizza done as for a lunch. It should be taking me no more than 10 minutes preparation time, all in, probably 2 minutes preparation time and 10 minutes cooking. So I'm looking at about 12 minutes. I'm probably going to spend longer talking to you, but this isn't going to be a long video. There's not much to do here. I'm going to grate the cheese. There's no point you seeing me do that, is there? Let's get on with making this pizza. So here we go. Oven's on, it's getting up to temperature. I'm wearing an apron because I don't want to get covered in flour. And I guess what we can do now is open this Pizza Express dough and make the pineapple pizza. I don't dislike pineapple on pizza, but it's not really my choice of topping. A lot of people do like it. I really don't. Right, first off, this stuff is stuck in the bag, and I'm not going to be able to get it out of the bag without completely tearing the bag to pieces. So dough in a bag, as opposed to dough in a paper tube, already onto a loser here really. Let's get some flour on that so it doesn't go everywhere. Let's get rid of that plastic so it doesn't go anywhere. Now I'm going to have to try and get the dough off of the plastic. That was a little bit better than I was expecting, but there's still going to be some thrown away there. My idea of taking some of it out and keeping the bag, not really going to work. The half of this I'm not going to use until later, roughly half, is going to go in a little plastic tub that I have here. I don't want it to heat up too much, and I'll be able to get it out of that little plastic tub because I'm going to sprinkle a bit of flour in there, and it's not going to stick really. Well, it will, given enough time, but it's going to be relatively easy to get out of there. If I really wanted it not to get anywhere, I should have greased it. Right, so I just need to roll it. So to do that, let's get some flour on it. Oop. Let's make some space and let's get it rolled. So I want a nice pizza shape. It's very springy dough. I can tell it is a good feeling pizza dough, but it is very hard to roll. Now, this is probably because it's just come out the fridge. It's made with a very fine flour, I can feel that. It is taking quite a bit to get it to come out. Come on. We're getting there. This is a bit more work than the doughs I make. That needs a bit more flour. Yeah. I'm not going to be able to get an extremely large pizza out of this by just rolling it. I'm going to have to hand stretch it a bit as well. But I'm going to get two Pizza Express size pizzas out of this. but they're going to be very thin and crispy. This dough is very elastic. Right, I think we're there. Oh, my finger went through the dough a bit there. Let's fix that. There we go. Make sure it's hand stretched. Press it down a little bit. There, it's staying. It's going to be very thin on that part there. Right, spoon. Doesn't need to be much ceremony about this part. Oh, tomato sauce. That's going to go back in the fridge for later. There we go. There's a few extra ingredients as always when you use something like Dolmio, but done. I've got tomato sauce all over my hands now. Not too much of a problem. Right now, pizza, the very old question. When doing a ham and pineapple pizza, I'm of the mind that the cheese goes on first. Because I think that's what happens in almost all pizzas, is the cheese goes on first. You start from margherita, then you add the other toppings. You can debate whether I'm right or wrong down in the questions. However, that's too much cheese. I personally don't think it is, but opinions do differ. So, now for the ham. There we go, quite a bit of ham. And now for the pineapple. Ooh, yummy. These are really big pineapple chunks. As I said, I cut it all up myself. So it's not going to be thin or weedy. These are big, big portions. Back in the fridge with that as well. Oh, and let's reseal the ham and put that away. Yeah, it's actually sticking together for once. Right, now it's time for this bad boy. Look at the big bits of pineapple. Let's see what happens to that lot in the oven. Maybe those pineapple chunks are a bit too large for you. Maybe they're not. Okay, in the oven we go. The oven's heated up to 200 degrees centigrade. And Alexa, 10-minute timer.
10 minutes, starting now.
Perfect. Okay, here we go. It's been 9.5 minutes and... oh, I think we're ready. Oh yeah, we're looking good. I don't know if we're quite there yet. No, what do you think? Maybe one more minute. Maybe just a little bit over a minute. But yeah, looking really good. Okay, been another 1.5, 2 minutes, and I think, yeah, we're starting to see. Don't want to overcook it. There's a lot of liquid coming out of the big bits of pineapple. They've shrunk down a little bit. I don't know if you can see that. And well, they're never going to go brown really, but everything else is melted. Everything's golden brown. The crust looks good. Let's cut it up and eat it. So there it is, right out of the oven. Let's get the pizza wheel. Spatula. And a plate. Could have got all this ready in advance, of course. Lovely sweet pineapple smell. Right, I'm not really going to be able to cut many of the pineapple pieces in half with the wheel, so they're just going to jump out of the way, I guess. Look at this. 3, 3, 2, 1. That's how they've got divided. Oh. It's extremely hot. Smells really nice. Oh, little escape piece of ham there. Nice. Well, let's give this a taste. I don't normally eat the food on camera. Hey, do you like this? It was a Christmas present a couple of years ago, but I thought I'd go for it this time. Ham and pineapple. Good quality ham. The flavour of the pineapple is already all over the pizza. Just giving it a nice sweet edge. Very pleasant. Oh, the dough, amazing. And see this light, fluffy, crispy. The size of this pineapple chunk. Oh, sweet, cooked. A little bit caramelization on the outside. Fantastic pizza. I'm gonna go off and eat the rest of this. Thanks for watching. Please like and share the video, and if you enjoy what I'm doing here, subscription would be really, really fantastic. Thanks very much. Bye.